Good morning everyone. I am Ashish Kedar, working as a lecturer in Mechanical Engineering Department from KQAK Polytechnic, Nasik. Today we are going to see one of the topic from strength of material named as a Poisson's ratio. So before proceeding to the Poisson's ratio, we must know the concept of linear strain and lateral strain. So first is a linear strain. When a body is subjected to an axial force, it is strained or elongated in the direction of the applied force. Hence, the strain which is set in direction to the applied force is called as a linear strain. So as we can see in this figure, when the two equal and opposite forces stretch this body, its length is going to increase. So the linear strain is equal to delta L upon L, where delta L is a change in length and capital L is the original length. Next, lateral strain. Now when a body is subjected to an axial force, it's strained or elongated in direction of applied force, but it is observed that it also strained in direction perpendicular to the applied force. Hence the strain which is set in perpendicular direction to the applied force is called as a lateral strain. So in most of the cases, when we apply the equal and opposite pull forces on the body, it gets linearly stretched, that is, it changes its linear dimensions, but at the same time its lateral dimensions, that is dimension which are perpendicular to the applied force, are also changes. So in case of pull force it goes to decreases, and in case of pushing force it gets increases. So the lateral strain is equal to delta D upon D, or delta B upon B, or delta T upon T, where delta D and D is a change in diameter and original diameter, delta B and B is a change in width and original width, delta T and T is a change in thickness and the original thickness. Poisson's ratio. It is a ratio of lateral strain to the linear strain. It is denoted by letter mu or 1 by m, and it is given by minus lateral strain upon linear strain, that is mu is equal to minus E lateral upon E linear. As we clearly seen in this figure, when the two equal and opposite pulling forces are applied, its linear dimensions are going to increase, but the lateral dimensions are going to decrease. Same in the figure shown on the right side. When we apply the equal and opposite pull force, its length, original length, is increased by length delta L, that is change in length, and its width is going to decrease by amount of delta B, and its thickness is also going to increase by amount of delta T. So the negative sign indicates the lateral and linear strain develops in the opposite sense. The Poisson's ratio it generally varies from 0.25 to 0.5 for a different material. Next. So now we see the problem on Poisson's ratio. A mild steel flat 150 mm wide by 20 mm thick 6 meter long carries an axial pull of 300 kilonewton. If modulus of elasticity of steel is 200 kilonewton per mm square, Poisson's ratio is 0.25. Calculate the change in length, change in width, change in thickness and volume of the flat. So first step is to tabulate the given data. So length is a 6 meter, that is 6000 millimeter. Force P is a 300 kilonewton, width B 150 millimeter, T 20 mm, and capital E stands for modulus of elasticity is equal to 200 kilonewton per mm square, and Poisson's ratio mu is 0.25. Now for the solution, so first step is to find the change in length. Now as we know, the stress is given by force upon area. So by simply putting the value of P and area B into T, we get stress is 0.1 kilonewton per mm square. We know the modulus of elasticity capital E is equal to stress upon strain. So the strain is equal to stress upon modulus of elasticity. Then by simply putting the value, we get the linear strain is equal to 5 into 10 raised to minus 4. Then by using the basic formula of the linear strain, E is equal to delta L upon L, then by simply putting the value of linear strain and original length, we get the change in length delta L is equal to 3 millimeter. Now next step is to find the change in width and change in thickness. As we know, Poisson's ratio is equal to lateral strain upon linear strain. Therefore, mu is equal to E lateral upon E linear. Then by simply putting the value of mu and E linear, we get E lateral is equal to 1.25 into 10 raised to minus 4. Now as we state, or as we know, the lateral strain is equal to delta B upon B or delta T upon T. Therefore by putting the values, we get delta B is equal to 0.01875 and delta T is equal to 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 3. This decrease sign denotes that the dimension which are perpendicular to the applied force are going to decrease. You can simply give the sign negative or directly write decrease. It's sufficient. Okay. Next step is to find out the change in volume. So as we know, change in volume is equal to E linear into 1 minus 2 mu. Therefore change in volume delta V is equal to E linear 1 minus 2 mu into volume V. So just calculate the V by formula L into B into T and simply put all the values. We get change in volume is equal to 4500 millimeter cube. So these are all the answers. So change in width is 0.01875 millimeter. Change in thickness is 2.5 into 10 raised to 3 millimeter, and change in volume is 4500 millimeter cube. Hope you are understanding the concept and problem. Thank you very much.